on, guys? Hey, John, could you change the background for me? Because I don't really like this one. I don't think it sends the right message. So here we go. Next one. Next one. Yeah. So we'll take that one. All right. And before we start, let me take one. All right. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Montez, MURSEMONTEZ TV. And what we do here, we talk about travel nursing, we talk about health, fitness, and whatever else you want to talk about within the realms of that content. You know, I'm trying to give you as best knowledge that I can. I do my research so that you guys can know that you're getting very good factual information. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about the top 5 highest paying states for LPNs and RNs. So what we're going to do, I'm going to give you the salary, and then we're going to look up something in that state that you could do that could be fun, you know, so that not only can you work, but then you can find ways to enjoy yourself. And so I'm going to tell you the lowest paying state, and then I'm going to also mention the highest paying state, so that, you know, in case you want to relocate. So if you like it, I love it. Let's get into it. So unfortunately, this was statistics and numbers from 2018. If you want 2020, I can make a video with 2020's information. If you want it, let me know in the comments. Let me know on Instagram. Grind216 is the Instagram name. But this information comes from a website called teach.com, powered by not T, but 2U, in case you want to look it up for yourself. All right, so what do we have here? Top 5 salaries. Let's start with LPN, and number 1 on the list is Rhode Island. Now, how much are you going to make yearly in Rhode Island? Well, we have $59,130 a year, which is actually not bad. Really, that's the average, and maybe in Georgia that an RN can possibly make, or someone else that has an associate's degree. But however, that also means that if an RN was to go to Rhode Island, they would definitely be making more there than here if they lived in Georgia. So what could you do in Rhode Island? We have something called the Breakers. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but if you do, you can do that there. There is Roger Williams Park Zoo. You have the Marble House. You have Cliff Walk, the Mohegan Bluffs, International Tennis Hall of Fame for those tennis lovers. You got that, and so much more. In terms of population, there is 1.59 million, and that was as of 2019. And of course, you know, hotels, flights. So that's something that you could do, or something interesting in that area. The next up on the list is Massachusetts. Tongue-tied. The salary that you can make there as an LPN would be $58,990, which is, you know, I feel like these are good numbers. Plenty to take care of a family if you have one. Plenty to take care of bills, pay off debts, and what have you. All right, so what's in Massachusetts? There's the Freedom Trail. There's the Venuel, if I'm saying that right. If I'm not saying it right, just mention it in the comments and I'll correct it on my next video. Venuel Hall Marketplace, Museum of Fine Arts. What else do we have here? The Boston Common, Fenway Park, New England Aquarium. I love aquariums, so that would be something that I would definitely go to if I lived in that area. Population-wise, there is 6.893 million as of 2019, and the unemployment rate is like 2.9%. So I feel like if you go there, you'll definitely get decent job placement. Next on the list is Alaska. You're gonna make $58,250 salary for LPN if you go to Alaska. So some facts about Alaska, if you are interested. The Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center. You've got the Hubbard Glacier, University of Alaska Museum of the North, Running Reindeer Ranch. You've got the Tracy Arm Fort George. You got the Alaska Rainforest Sanctuary. You got Misty Ford's National Monument, Denali National Park. You got the Fountainhead Antique Auto Museum. Let's see what else could we do there. You've got the White Pass and Yukon Route Railway. But you get the message. It's basically a lot of stuff you could do in Alaska if you wanted to, although it is slightly cold, so be careful. Definitely set yourself up right for that. It's going to be chilly when you go, but I'm pretty sure that if cold is what you like, Alaska is the place to go. And you're going to make $58,250 a year. Not bad. Next on the list is Nevada. $57,140 a year. Not bad. Not bad at all. What could you do in Nevada to pass the time? Well, let's find out. Bellagio Hotel and Casino, if that's your thing, they have it. There's the Las Vegas Strip. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, so I don't know if that's true or not. You have the Hoover Dam. You have the Red Rock Canyon National Conservation. You have the Venetian Las Vegas, the Star Hotel Casino, and Skypod. So there's definitely a lot to do in Nevada. I'm pretty sure if you went, you'd have a blast, and it'll probably be the time of your life. And if you didn't, and I'm also going to say, if you've never been to these places and you want to go visit first before you move, kind of see if that's some place that you want to be. It's not always about the money. Sometimes it's also about location. And if the location is terrible, it doesn't matter how much you make, you're not going to like it. So population, last thing here in Nevada, is 3.8 million as of 2019. Last but not least is Connecticut. You're going to make $56,970 if you want to go there. So what could you do in Connecticut, you ask? There's the Foxwoods Resort Casino. Once again, there's another casino if that's what you want to do. Have at it. Mystic Seaport Museum, the Mohegan Sun, you've got the Mystic Aquarium, the Mark Twain House of Museum, you've got the Gillette Castle State Park. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I probably messed it up. But so, and I'm pretty sure it's more, but because of time, I don't want to give you everything. Some things you could probably look up if you wanted to. It's just, it's going to be a short, quick video about salaries a year, but also things you could do that could make your move funner than just, working, coming home, back to the career, basically. Population, 3.565 million as of 2019. Not bad, not bad. All right, so that's top 5 for LPN. Rhode Island's first, Massachusetts is second, Alaska, Nevada, Connecticut, and the lowest paying state or area goes to Puerto Rico, 23,530. However, I believe our money is worth a little bit more over there. So what you could do is save up before you go, and that might help you a little bit. But the cost of living over there is a lot lower versus here. So I feel like for that area, that's enough to survive. However, I personally believe Puerto Rico is a beautiful place. Like I said, it's not always about the money. Sometimes the location means everything. And the highest paying state for LPNs, as I said, was Rhode Island. All right, so RNs. What do you have to look forward to in terms of states and the highest places you can get paid? First and foremost is California, $106,950. Now, California is a pretty big city, as we know. California is also very expensive. So we're going to switch it up. We're not going to talk about everything that you could do there. I personally just want to see how much does it cost to live there. All right, so I found a good website, bestplaces.net, cost of living, states, California. But I'm not going to do like all the costs of living. I'm just actually going to do average rent by bedroom size. And this is on the website if you want to check it out yourself. So let's see what it says. If you want a studio in California, it's going to cost you $1,156. In the United States, so the normal, I guess, studio range outside of California is like $821. So it's not bad. Maybe like a little over $300 difference. So I mean, that's kind of reasonable, because here in Atlanta, it's about the same thing, especially if you're in the city. If you want one bedroom, it's going to cost you $1,358. Generally, for a one bedroom in the United States outside of California, it's going to be like $930. And also, it depends on the location in California. Like if you're in a big city, most cities in California are pretty huge, it's going to cost you some money. But if you're on the outskirts of California, in the small towns, I personally believe it's not going to be this much. So at the same time, it depends on the location you are within California, if that makes sense. Two bedrooms is going to cost you $1,723 versus $1,148. Three bedrooms is going to cost you $2,375 versus $1,537. And to top it all off, four bedrooms in California is going to be an average of $2,755 versus $1,791 in general areas. Now, at the same time, the numbers may vary. This may not be 100% correct. So if you go over there using these numbers, it's a possibility you could be wrong. It could be lower. It could be higher. These are just averages and ranges. So I advise you to take the information with a grain of salt. This is just meant to give you a general idea of what you can expect if you go to that state looking for places to live. Second on the list is Hawaii. For RNs, you're going to make $98,080 a year in Hawaii. I've always thought of Hawaii as awesome place to live, but also I've heard that Hawaii is expensive to live there. So $98,000 might kind of balance out, because if it's expensive to live there, you need to make that much. It's no different than living in a city where it's not as expensive, but you're not making as much. If that makes sense, it kind of balances everything out. So what's there in Hawaii? On your bucket list in Hawaii, what you could do is, visit the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. You could dive with the manta rays if you want to. Just don't get stung. You can visit Hawaii's tropical botanical gardens. If you've never been to botanical gardens, please go. It's going to change your life. Trust me. You didn't know. You're going to see things that you didn't know could be possible with flowers. Okay. Bike Manu Kia. I could be saying that wrong, so I apologize in advance. You also drive the Waimea Canyon, hike the Kalula Trail, and snorkel with sea turtles at tunnels. So plenty of things to do. Plenty of moments to capture, plenty of pictures you can take to save and put in your family album that you can look over when you get older. As far as population goes, it's 1.416 million as of 2019. So I highly encourage you to go to Hawaii if you want to, man. It's a nice place to be. I'm pretty sure, even though I've never been there, go. And tell me what you thought about it. Third on the list is District of Columbia. You're going to make $92,350 a year. So that's your salary. Not bad. Not bad at all. If you didn't know, the District of Columbia is in Washington, D.C. Not everybody knows that. Surprisingly. I know, right? Well, what do we have there? The White House. Now, you can't go in the White House, but you can see it and take pictures if you've never been there. You have the Lincoln Memorial, you have the National Mall, Washington Monument, Smithsonian Institution Office. So it seems like a lot of maybe political scenery, if you will, that you can enjoy if that's your thing. Population size, 705,749 people as of 2019. So not bad. Not bad at all. Fourth on the list is Massachusetts, okay? $92,140. Since I've already went over Massachusetts for LPNs, we're just going to go ahead and go to the last one. Last one is Oregon, which is actually surprising to me because you don't really hear a lot about Oregon. In my opinion, I've never really heard much about people going to Oregon. So you're going to make $91,080 a year. Not bad at all. But let's just see what we can do in Oregon. Like I said, I've never really heard much about Oregon. So if there's something interesting to do in Oregon, that would be mind blowing. You have the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force. You have the Dayton Aviation Heritage National Site. You have the Carolyn Historical Park, Boonshoft Museum of Discovery, the Dayton Art Institute, Cox Arboretum, Metro Park. Like I said, I'm probably butchering these names. So if you want to roast me in the comments or correct the name for me, thank you very much. I'm looking for a population size as of 2020 is 4.3 million. So there you have it. Not so bad. Oregon actually has stuff that you can do. And once again, the lowest paying area that you could live in would be Puerto Rico. Now, slightly more than, of course, the LPNs overall salary in this particular place, Puerto Rico. But at the same time, it's still low compared to what an RN would normally make in different areas of the state. So for Puerto Rico, an RN is going to make $34,940. And like I said, it's not always about the money. Or if you really like the area that you're in, you're probably going to stay there just because you like the area. I cannot be against you on that. Sometimes the area is all the difference that you need. And just for reiteration, the top paying state for RNs would be California, $106,950. So there you have it. If you were wondering where you could go and make the most bang for your hard work, here you go. These are the states. For RNs, California, Hawaii, District of Columbia, Massachusetts, and Oregon, in that order. For LPNs, it's going to be Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Alaska, Nevada, and Connecticut, in that order. So if you like this information, feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment if you want. I really like when you guys comment because it gives me something to respond to. It makes me feel like I'm actually making a difference in these various YouTube videos that I put up. Stay tuned for my next video. It's going to be very informational, very inspirational, may I say. And I hope you guys like the next one I got coming up. But that's going to be pretty big. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this type of content, like this type of information that I bring out, feel free to tell me what others information like this you want me to do research on and bring out. And I thought about doing a script, and I was like, well, I just want to kind of do it as I'm doing a video because it would just seem a lot more personable, a lot more interactive and interesting. That's it, guys. See you on the next video.